The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the... Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised.
Delighted this season, adding a little more edge.
Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At point guard, Chris Paul. At small forward, Tracy McGrady. At the other forward position, Elvin Hayes. At center, Moses Malone. At the other guard position, James Harden. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Let's bring out the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. A man in the middle at 7'3", number 1, Victor Wembanyama. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's McGrady in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Wembanyama, screen on Hayes. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
Pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Durant surveying the D. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark. Harden against Durant. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with it. Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Hayes. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And
Paul surveying the floor. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Tracy McGrady, Moses Malone out there with Hayes. Then it's Harden, and it's Paul in at the one. Harden, no good. And so James will bring it up with the Thunder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Over Paul. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Paul. Malone, left side. Over Wembanyama. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Paul. Fires from 18. Wembanyama, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Such a wide open look. Harden's got 6.
Boy, the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels. That is vintage James Harden right there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Harden for 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Paul passes to Hayes. That one, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's James.
Oh, that's unbelievable. LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Checking out the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Giannis. To the paint. Outside for KD. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by Moses Malone. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 9. And last season, Doris, the league took a stand on load management with the player participation policy.
Well, Kevin, I think that was a good decision, to be perfectly frank with you. There's a lot of conversation about exactly what the data is showing as it relates to load management. What I know unequivocally is there are retired players who have put forth a supposition that load management could actually contribute more to injuries. Now, I don't know on what basis they make that supposition, but this is a fascinating topic.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Over Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 11 points in the game.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 3-point lead. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock is at 3. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. And the shot is good. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Rockets making a switch here. Drexler's checked in. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. Malone kicks to Hayes. Malone dishes to Hayes. McGrady outside. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Screen by James. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
Well, LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
Drexler outside. McGrady kicks to Hayes. A wide open look for Drexler. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Drexler.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, on the road, you know.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Now, here is McGrady, still scoreless. Pass to Malone. Over Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Olajuwon's checked in for Moses Malone.
34, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Here's Drexler, 4 on the clock. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 6. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Harden. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That one misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Harden with the stuff.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Now here's James. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Denver.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And it's Giannis missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Hayes finds Drexler. Olajuwon with a screen on James. McGrady. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by KD. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And Harden watches it from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Olajuwon against Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis sets a screen for KD. And it's Drexler with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Outside for Wembanyama. That will count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed.
The previous play is under review.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah.
Even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right.
They're like, see, we had it right all along.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Malone. Olajuwon is out there with Drexler. And it's Tomjanovich in at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giannis. Wembanyama, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Durant against Drexler. Shoots from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. KD's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. Durant against Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. KD finds Wembanyama. Giannis sets a screen for LeBron. Got a piece of it. And they're moving it up. Here's Tomjanovich. And the rejection by James. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets from the baseline. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for Durant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Olajuwon with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Goes up, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's James, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Thunder.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Durant with the steal. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Moses Malone. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. Harden against Durant. 3-pointer. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's LeBron. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 9. And it's Paul penetrating. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's the fast break. Durant. There's Giannis taking flight.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Al Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Outside, Malone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor. Wembanyama. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Rockets.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Malone kicks to Harden. Offline with his 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Olajuwon outside. Back to Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. LeBron against Harden. LeBron kicks to Giannis. No good with the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wembanyama, a screen on Malone. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Rockets trail by 18. McGrady with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. Yao, he's checked in for Houston.
2 shots.
And Olajuwon drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
LeBron against Harden. The drive by James.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rhythm. All you can do is foul him.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets trail by 18. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay 5 cities right now that would have professional basketball.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
For your Oklahoma City, LeBron James. 1 shot.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Paul passes to McGrady. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Kicks it out to Harden. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 17 now.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Giannis a screen on Harden. Here's LeBron. Offensive rebound. Outside for Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Goes back up. Rebound by Yao. Rockets trail by 15. And here is McGrady. Still without a basket. No good. James on the drive. Plays it up and banks it in.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Here's Paul. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Paul's got his second bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
James, Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
McGrady outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McGrady's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that one. Good D by Olajuwon. Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harden's shot is off.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. KD against Harden.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's James. Inside. Antetokounmpo. automatic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Thunder up by 15. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Crooks, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
What a deal by this front office, getting former MVP James Harden. The Beard has won both scoring and assist title. Gives him a huge upgrade at the offensive end.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Thunder.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second. Half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Cunningham is out there with J.J. Redick. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The 3 from Harden. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Harden's got 22.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Houston foul. Elvin Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Rockets, a 12-point game. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside, Redick. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Some solid defense by Malone. Here's Paul. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Boy, as slow as... start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Tatum kicks to Cunningham. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
McGrady outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McGrady's got his second basket of the night. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Tatum. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Chris Paul. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And now look at Jason Tatum coming off a terrific season. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Redick passes to Tatum. Allen at the screen for Tatum. Rebound, Malone. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Malone's got it back down to single digits for Houston.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Allen at the screen for Cunningham. Wound up there for Allen, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Here's McGrady, and it falls over the rim and in. McGrady's got 7 points. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points. Tatum on the wing. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Harden can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cunningham against Paul. Allen kicks to Redick. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Harden. He's got 24. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Cunningham finds Redick. Allen a screen on Harden. Redick passes to Tatum. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And the rejection by Tatum.
And watch McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And McGrady drops them both. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Thunder leading by 10. Now James. He's got 15. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McGrady passes to Hayes. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And the Rockets making a change here. Drexler's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 12. McGrady outside. Here's Malone. And the rejection by Wembanyama. James slams it in.
Call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside, James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He gets that one. And that's 21 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Drexler kicks to Hayes. Now Malone. Some nice passing there by Houston. From deep Harden. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
McGrady outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. McGrady's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Rockets. Durant feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With the ball, scoreless thus far. Here's McGrady. That shot missing. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy. And for Houston, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Olajuwon against Giannis. Second chance shot. Misses in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
And so it's Houston with it. Olajuwon on the wing. Thunder with the rebound. Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to KD. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murphy. Here's Olajuwon. And that time, also a missed shot.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Kicks it out to Drexler. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 23. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. All checked in.
They've got Kevin Durant, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Olajuwon. Paul with it. To stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Puts it up from 15. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Indeed, giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter, and their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with James Harden. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4 spot. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul passes to Harden. Paul, a screen on Durant. Harden can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harden. Outside Wembanyama. James passes to Wembanyama. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's James. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Durant's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch. He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 23 points.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Harden fires away from outside, and it's Harden again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's James, and he makes it on the layup. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant. Three straight drafts high in the lottery. The Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Sunday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming to town. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pelicans, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Paul. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Harden. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Harden's got 27 points.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Cunningham passes to Tatum. There's a screen by Bull. Tatum with it. Hayes picks him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And just a smart play by Paul. They're forcing his way to the line. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Tatum. Now Bull launches a 3. Counted from distance. Bull's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
And finished off by Hayes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Bull against Hayes. Bull, the pass to Holmgren. Now here's Paul, down low. Pass to Hayes. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Cunningham outside. Paul with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And finished off by Hayes.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Bull finds Cunningham. It's Powell on the wing. Cunningham looking it over. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bull. Here's Holmgren. That one rolls around and rims out. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Malone. Hits the jump hook.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Powell passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Harden. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Holmgren. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Murphy. Tipped.
Great to now. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Harden, the pass to Murphy. Back to Harden. Here's McGrady. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Ball, he's checked in for Houston.
Substitution for the Rockets, number 3.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Harden against Powell. Shot clock at 5. Harden with the defensive effort.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Cunningham. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Hayes. Three-pointer. Harden gets the 3 to fall. Harden's got third.
Of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Outside Tatum. Over to the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
Now, there are few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Bol with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Rockets making a change here.
For your Thunder, Ball.
Good on the second one. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Here's McGrady. And the NBA has made a significant investment.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Grabs the rebound again!
His rebound tally continues to grow, tied for 5th on the career list.
We are witnessing an iconic career. Here's Malone. And again with the rebound.
Oh, that was a special rebound, helping grow his legend.
Now alone in 5th place for all-time rebounds.
Moses Malone.
He's perfect from the line this time. Oklahoma City has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. It's Powell on the wing. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Back to Cunningham. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Holmgren. The rebound by Malone. It's Murphy on the wing. Powell covers. Count it. Good.
Assist goes to Calvin Murphy.
Now Cunningham. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The long distance 3 is buried. And the Thunder lead by 15.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.